Welcome to our Breakfast Club call, beautiful people. It is Thursday, February 15th, 2024. Hope everybody had an amazing love day. It's your girl, Pamela Pacheco. As always, it is a pleasure, honor, and privilege to serve you. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If this is or if you are returning, welcome home. I remember when I first started entrepreneurship, I was looking forward to these type of morning mentorship calls, not only for the information I was going to receive, for the inspiration I was going to receive. We all know that our subconscious mind is open the most in the morning, and at night, garbage in is garbage out, greatness in is greatness out. And how you start your day sets the tone for your day. So kudos to each and every single one of you guys that decided to start your morning off with some positivity, with some love, with some light, with some inspiration. And if you were on the call last week, I went live from the Dominican Republic. We were celebrating my grandmother's 90th birthday, and I was so inspired by just legacy. We were talking about the importance of not only building passive income and generational wealth, but also the importance of building a legacy. And if you missed that Breakfast Club call or any of our calls, make sure you go follow our Chosen Global YouTube page where you can find all of our recordings. So let's get into the call for today. And we all know we have our playbook event coming up this weekend, and I am so excited for it. It is going to be absolutely amazing. We have a jam-packed weekend full of so many events and activities, culture, community, learning, inspiration. It is going to be major. And if you're registered, awesome. Get somebody else there too. I promise you, it is never too late. When you are intentional about what you're doing, God and the universe will just open up ways for you. He will never let hard work go unnoticed. So today, and business perspective, right? Our business with training events, we are utilizing the tools and resources that we have our hands on. And we're also going to talk about why so many people more than ever are open to the idea of a home-based business like the ones we have our hands on. So let's get right into it. Now, first of all, how many of y'all know that we're going to train and so we can learn? Yes, type a L in the chat if you're like, absolutely, I know for sure, this is why I'm going. I'm going to go learn, because that is the main thing that these events do, right? One of those things that it's very focused on is education. It's focused on enhancing our skills. So the training events are made to not only give you access to this beautiful community, and we'll get into it because that's my favorite part of it, so you can feel the heartbeat of the company, but also these training events are made to provide valuable insights. They're made to give us the strategies that we need. They're made to give us the techniques that we need to not only improve our direct sales business, our network marketing business, our community, but these skill sets allow us to enhance our lifestyle. They allow us to grow our gratitude. They allow us to blame. And I can't just help but to be so overwhelmed with gratitude because of our training platform. This is why I have been able to speak on stages around the world, speak on TV on a weekly basis in Spanish and English. It's because of the power of these training events. Not only did I learn the skill sets necessary to earn multiple six figures in this industry, but these skill sets have transferred into every aspect of my life, because the grit that you learn here, the mindset that you learn here, becoming the best version of yourself, these are things that you can apply to every aspect. I want you to type me too, right? Or type a M in the chat. I know some of you guys are driving or at work. If because you've been to a Sorry, guys, not sure what took place there. However, like we were saying, the value of this is absolutely incredible because it's not only going to have value in your business, it's not only going to have, but it will have also value in your life. It will also have increased the value in your relationships. It will also make you a better person all around. So it is absolutely powerful that we not only are committed we are not only committed to our we are not only committed to what our growth is in business, but we're committed to what our growth is in life. So give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about these technical difficulties this morning. Here we go. Am I still sideways or can you guys see me okay? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Champions adjust, right? And that's another thing. If it would be any other time, and I'm grateful for this because imagine you making sure that you are on stage and your mic goes out, or making sure that you are on stage and your slideshow goes out. And these are all things that I've learned to adjust because of this industry. Like I just learn to adjust right now. I remember being in the banking world, coming from a commercial banking background, that I used to cringe whenever I had to talk in front of people. Can you relate? Are you the person that's like, I'm not really too fond of public speaking, or I get nervous? I was not always this speaker that you see today. I wasn't always this woman that you see today. And I've just been able to become the best version of me because of our training platform, because of though being a student to personal development. Like anything else, your mindset is where your mind sits. But when you are intentional about growth, when you are intentional about building yourself up, and more than anything, building others, your success is inevitable. When you are intentional about mastering the mundane, that's where that magic happens. So yes, the educations and the skill set enhancement that we get are these trainings are second to none. And I can talk all day just about that. How about this? How many of you have met really great people because you came to our training events? Right? Type me too in the chat if you're that person that's like, absolutely, I have a new friend because I went to the training event. I have a new person. Absolutely, absolutely. And without a shadow of a doubt, you attend networking, you attend these events, allow you to connect with not only experts in this industry, but you are connected with people that are in your community. You are also connected with potential partners. You're also connected with people that just make you better. I remember inviting a shout out to Terry on Crook, who's actually leading our Friday morning workout. So make sure you guys are in the building. It is going to be amazing, right? But I remember when Terry on first came to his first national event, and it's going to be a year, right? Because it's his first national event was Playbook in Atlanta last year with his beautiful fiance, Michelle Briscoe. And they brought journals, right? He brought his gratitude journals. And guess what? He was able to, and it's not like, oh my goodness, he was able to sell some. It was beyond the sale, it was the impact, it was the connection. So trust and believe that networking and being in the room gets you in the room, right? Gets you building these connections, gets you building these relationships that they're beyond business. This is something that you're able to just be grateful for. Quality of your life better. It makes the quality of your thinking better, right? So it makes the quality of your experiences better just because you were there. And let's be real. Are you that person that's like, absolutely, I have been motivated and inspired because I've been to a training event? Like, type of I in the chat if you have been motivated or inspired. And here's the reality: iron sharpens iron. I remember going to my first national event and I was so blown away because I never thought guys, I have been in and out of this industry since the age of 15. And I never thought that these type of businesses, they were possible for people like us to have success in. Why do I say that? My mom was a lawyer. My dad is a doctor still in the Dominican Republic. And like all of my family was either professionals or they were military. So my sister always wanted to be a doctor. I always wanted to be a lawyer because guess what? That's where we knew. And it wasn't until I went to a national event, it wasn't until I saw a bigger picture that I was not only motivated, but I was inspired. I said, man, these people look like me, y'all. They look like me, they walk like me, they talk like me. I could see myself doing this. I could now envision myself on that stage. So that interaction is powerful. But see, once your mind grows, it can never go back. It's like, have you ever learned something and then it's like you can't unlearn it? Like, have you ever seen something and you're like, I can't unsee that, Pam. Like, I just can't unsee it. It's the same thing when you go to our training events, when you go to these experiences, because you have to, it's an electrifying experience. It's not when you get into this business, it's when this business gets into you. It's when this community gets into you. See, success is a game of inches. It's not only what's going on in between our ears. Yes, our mindset is the most powerful piece of real estate, like we always talk, but it's also the inches between our mind and our heart. See, if you knew that you could do all things and never fail, what wouldn't you do? And that is why these events are also so powerful, because they allow us to be captivated and inspired in ways that we typically wouldn't. And let's not forget, you guys, we get so much access to resources and tools attending these events. Some training events offer access to, different things, and they're just so focused. And I've been to 10x conferences, and nothing against them, but all they're doing is just hardcore selling people on things that they really don't need. See, what I love about our events is that everything that is offered to us is stuff that we need, but they're not selling stuff from stage, except selling us the possibility that you are worthy of your dreams. And they're selling us the possibility that you are worthy of that life that you desire, that you are bigger than your problems, that your current circumstance is not your destination, but it is your transportation. They're selling us hope. They're selling us possibility. They're selling us the dream again, right? Being able to dream again. Type a D in the chat if you are able to dream again because of this industry, because you attended and one of our training events. And that is exactly like, how many people right now, they just want the opportunity to dream, y'all. They just want to be able to say, man, I gave up on my dreams somewhere along the line. Life happens. Sometimes life just hits all of us, but these events remind you that your dreams, they're not only possible, but they're possible for you. They're possible for me, and they're possible for us together. And let's be real, my favorite part about our event system and our training events is the community. Building relationships with people that are genuine, building relationships with people that just have a great heart, building relationships where not only we can learn from each other in business, but we can learn and grow from with each other in life. We can exchange ideas, we can ask for advice, we can receive feedback. But being part of a community, guess what? It also reduces the feeling of isolation, and it provides that sense of belonging. You know how many people, they just want to belong somewhere. They just want to have that community. You often hear me say commitment always lasts longer in community. Type a C in the chat if you absolutely believe that. If you love our community is just absolutely incredible. It is so, so sacred. And let's be real, it's continuous learning and growth. When you're attending these events, you constantly are evolving. You're constantly staying updated with not only what's going on in our company, what's going on in our business, what's going on in your life, but what's going on in the industry, the changes that are happening, the new strategies, the new things, the new tools, the new resources, the new announcements, right? Some of us know some things, right? The new announcements, but it's so important because, guys, you feel that love and support like no other. And it is so important because that encouragement is everything. And being part of this community, it not only provides you the encouragement that you need to grow your business, but the support that you need emotionally, that encouragement during challenging times. Like I always say, no matter what I do outside of this, no matter what I do as a speaker and as a coach, I absolutely will never stop doing this because of the encouragement that it's allowed me. My mom, it's going to be 3 years that my mom became my angel. And if it wasn't for this community, I don't know where I would be. I know that this community is what has kept me in alignment with my purpose. It's what's kept me in alignment with my assignment. It's what's allowed me to continuously and consistently be living a purpose-driven life. So making sure that you guys are just aware of these things, because our community is everything. The education and the skill enhancement, the networking opportunities that you're going to receive because of these events, obviously, of course, the motivation, the inspiration, the access to the resources, to the tools, the community building, the continuous learning and growth, and just becoming the best version of you and dreaming again. And let me tell you something. If you're the person, and this is why I picked these two topics to talk about together, because a lot of times people think, man, not everybody is into network marketing. And this is network marketing industry. It's a direct sales industry. But truth be told, this is beyond network marketing. This is beyond direct sales. This is life changing things. This is about community. This is about ownership. This is about leadership. This is about developing in every aspect of the word, and not only developing yourself, but helping develop your communities, helping bring those dreams to fruition, and just leaving an impact that is going to outlive us. And if you don't know, right, more people today are open to home-based business and building community than they have been ever before. And you want to know the number one reason for that? Flexibility and work-life balance. Type a C on here if you have a career outside of this. Like you have a career outside of this. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you're sending it to all panelists and attendees. Of course, I see them coming in. I see them coming in. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Right? Here's the reality. Many people right now, they're seeking greater flexibility and work-life balance in their careers than ever before. And the reality is that having a home-based business, as the one we have, offers people the freedom of setting your own schedule, of working from anywhere, spending more time with family, and pursuing personal interests. And this flexibility is particularly appealing to those looking to escape that traditional 9 to 5 grind. And I'm not saying not so many people, they hate their job. No, no, no. But it's just having more work-life balance. See, it's interesting because one of my friends was just talking on a podcast, and he's like, man, I could be a millionaire just, doing comedy skits and all these things, but I don't want to take the time away from my kids. I don't want to miss picking them up from school. I don't want to miss taking them to school. I don't want to miss them saying their first words. I don't want to miss them doing things for the first time that I'm never going to be able to get back. Because isn't it true? And I don't have children yet. I have godchildren, right? My oldest godchild is 18 years young. Shout out to Jaden. Absolutely adore him. But doesn't time just fly by? you go. No sound. Awesome. Thank you so much, Danny. So COVID is another reason. Everybody remember that little thing, COVID-19? Yes, yes, yes. Type it in the chat. The global pandemic accelerated the acceptance and adoption of remote work. And home-based businesses have become even more prominent because of that. See, lockdowns, social distancing measures, it forced many people to work from home. And it prompted a lot of people to just start reevaluating traditional work and arrangements. If you're the person that was in your career, in your business, and you always were brick and mortar and you were working in an office, and then you got the option to work from home, you think you want her to go back to the office after you could be in your PJs, right? And it's like, right, business up top, party in the bottom? Absolutely not. Exactly. Nobody wanted to go back to that after they got access to that level of freedom. So the pandemic worked in our favor in that, because more and more people have turned to entrepreneurship. More and more people have turned to home-based business as means of income and stability during uncertain times. See, my great friend and mentor, shout out to one of the greatest leaders and just people in life, Mr. J.A.O.N., says, hey, the pandemic taught us three things. If you ever had Jay on a three-way call, right, he always says this, and I love it because it's so true, and I stole it from him. I gave him credit the first time, then after that, I just took it, right? But he says, the pandemic taught us three things. It taught us you better go see the world before they shut down the world. It taught us health is wealth. And it also taught us that multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. And more people are open to this because of that, because nobody wants to be caught with their pants down, right? Nobody wants to be caught in that aspect ever again. So many more people have been open to the idea of home-based businesses because of it. And let's be real, the advancement in technology is another reason why so many people are open to home-based businesses as well. Can you agree that the rise of technology, especially with the internet and communication tools, it's easier than ever, right? It's easier than ever to start and run a home-based business, because technology allows people to connect with customers, with suppliers, with collaborators from anywhere in the world. So it makes home-based entrepreneurship more feasible and therefore accessible to everyday people. And here's another reason why so many more people are open to the aspect of a home-based business: the desire for financial independence. Many people aspire to achieve financial independence and just control over their financial futures. And home-based businesses offer the opportunity to create multiple streams of income, to build wealth, to pursue entrepreneurial dreams without the constraints of the traditional employment. And let's be serious, right? Just like we spoke about this earlier, how priceless is our community? How priceless is the connection that each and every single one of us have right now, right? There's like 42 of us on this call this morning. Thank you guys for bearing with me through these technical difficulties. I love y'all. But I don't know what's going on today, guys. I promise I paid my Wi-Fi bill, but I know somebody's gonna get a powerful message about with this. But one of the greatest things is that people are longing for connection. People are longing for the authenticity of genuine relationships, of people that genuinely care about them. And because so many people were locked down, right? So many people are just longing to just be around like-minded individuals. So many people just want to be around people that they can share real experiences with, that they can just support one another, that they can collaborate on different things with, that it's just a sense of belonging and camaraderie, especially valuable during the epic era that we just came out of with social isolation and upheaval, if what have you, right? So it's so amazing that what our community offers, what our events offers are so priceless because of this. And so many more people are open to home-based business because of that community, because of that connection that they're longing for. And here's another reason why so many people are open to home-based businesses. Guys, if you've never watched the movie or the YouTube video by Robert Kiyosaki, The Rise of the Entrepreneur, watch it. Right now, we are living in what's called the rise of the gig economy. The gig economy has expanded opportunities for freelance work, for side hustles, for home-based businesses like no other. How many of you have a friend right now that you know does Uber? Type a U in the chat if you know that friend, that one friend that does Uber. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we all have that one friend that we know that does Uber, right? We know that one friend that does Lyft. We know that one friend that does DoorDash. We know that one friend that is doing something outside of their career, whether it's candles, whether it's, whether it's something they're doing from home. Yes, right? Yes, yes. And I know a lot of you guys are just sending it to me and it's okay. But the answers are coming in. Yes, me too. You. Why? Because it's a rise of gig economy. That's why you see so many people in Airbnb, doing Etsy, doing Upwork, doing all types of things, like, because it enables individuals to monetize their skills, to monetize their talents, to monetize their resources without the need of a traditional brick and mortar setup. So a lot of people, they're not doing Uber because they want to drive. They're doing Uber because they want a driving force towards their freedom. So it's important that we change our perspective, because so many people that are right now guys, I don't know what's going on today, but we're gonna make it work. Like I was saying, the rise of the entrepreneur is like no other. We are living in such a time where more and more people are open to entrepreneurship, where more and more people are open to community. Yes, honey, the devil is a liar, and that's today. But I'm gonna tell you right now, put on your running shoes. Something major, and I mean major, is coming, and it is going to take us by. If you thought we had it great, it is about to go to another level. And I'm going to tell you that is like, we're going to do massive disruption in the industry. We're going to do massive disruption in the world. I believe even before I knew it was coming, that we already have the greatest opportunity in the world because of the people, because of the leadership, because of our community, because of the vision of the Ben Shabbat family, because of the vision of our corporate team, because of the mindset and the heart space. But I promise you, what's about to happen is you want to go into this event with your running shoes on. I was just telling my friend JAON Yesterday, I said, you know what? I stopped doing my 10 by 10 in the morning, hitting up 10 people by 10 in the morning, hitting up by 10 people at night. And I got back to it yesterday because I said, nah, not today. Like, I'm going to love on myself today. Like, it's love day. I'm going to love on myself. I got up, I prayed, I meditated, did my gratitude, my journaling, my morning routine. I went to the gym, right? But on my way, my siblings surprised me. We had a great siblings dinner. And on my way, I'm working. I'm hitting people up. I'm doing stuff that I needed to get back to the basics. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the time to get back to the basics. And it's the time for, I don't care who you are, get somebody else to this training event. Get somebody else to the training event. It's 40 of us on here right now. If you can just get one more person to that training event, if you need help getting them to the training event financially, like hit me up. I don't care. You're not on my team. It doesn't matter. We need more people in the room. What's about to happen is going to be major. This is going to set you up for your children's children. We are going to do something that the industry has never seen. But are you going to be ready to take action? Do not wait for this event to take action after the event. Take action right now. How you go into an event is how you come out of it. I don't care where you're at in life. I don't care where you're at in your business. I don't care if you're not comfortable where you're at. Good. You're not happy where you're at. Good. You're beating yourself up about where you're not. Good. Get over that. Forgive yourself. Give yourself some grace. You're here. You're on this call. You're going to be in the room this weekend. And I promise you, you want to have more people there, but you want to go into action right now. What would you do if you knew the next call you were going to make was going to set up the trajectory of your children's children? That you were going to be able to not only impact a city, impact a nation. This is how massive this is going to be. So I am telling you with every fiber in my being, I wanted to start this call and just tell y'all, more and more people are open, why you need to attend events. And I guess I know you guys know, but more and more people are open to home-based business. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing out there like what we have our hands on. And your girl just thinks out of this, but there's nothing like what we have. The power of our community, the power of generational wealth. A good man or woman leaves an inheritance for his children's children. But for you to leave an inheritance for his children's children, you have to be in alignment with your assignment. You have to be living a purpose-driven life. You have to make sure that your steps are ordered, that your steps you're taking the necessary action steps each and every single day. Each and every single day. Wake up and know that you deserve it. Wake up and know that you have the opportunity of a lifetime. But we got to seize this opportunity within the lifetime of the opportunity. Breakfast has been served. It is your Breakfast Club call for Thursday, February 15th, 2024. As always, it is my absolute honor, pleasure, and privilege to serve you. I hope you guys got value from this. I am so sorry for the technical difficulties today, but I will see you at Playbook in Orlando, Florida at the Rosen Center. Great day and God bless. Safe and blessed travels to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for bearing with me. And if you missed the call, no worries. It is going to be on our YouTube page at Chosen Global. Thank you guys so much. Blessings on blessings. Have a great day.